Okay guys, I have all of my guys dry their top off after they're finished polishing it to make sure they got a good polish job, and if there's any chips, holes, whatever that need to be filled by drying it off, they can fill it. So we have our torches here, which is what they use a lot of time. The problem is a lot of times the guys, they'll go mess with the torch for 4, 5, 10 minutes, and they'll leave their top soaking wet, and then they'll come over here with their torch with their top soaking wet and start working the edge of it. And then, at the end of a week or two, I've got 5, 6, 7 cylinders of propane, which they're, $5, $6 a piece, just wasted. And I just went over this with a guy, that exact scenario. So we've got squeegees. If you take your squeegee, which is infinitely reusable, squeegee all the water off that you possibly can. I even go underneath and wipe my squeegee underneath. Then you can get just a dry rag and just wipe the edge off, as best you can. You're going to be able to get 90% of the water off like that. Then, if you want to, you can use the torch. It'll take like 10 seconds or so with the torch, and then you can dry your spot off and see what's going on. If you have some big chips, a lot of times you can work them out with your pad. Like, for instance, there was a couple here. I just dropped back down to a lower pad and worked it out, and that's what needed to be done anyway. We've also got these blow dryer looking things over here, which I admit are not as fast as a torch is, but they're free. For the most part, a little bit of electricity, and you can dry the edge off. Also, side exhaust polishers. You can turn your water off. As long as you don't have a bunch of water going through your air, you can turn that polisher sideways and hold it to your stone and dry that edge off. I know for the employee it does not matter at all. They want to use the torch because it's the fastest way to dry it. And it just don't matter to them because they don't have to buy the propane. If it's not coming out of their pocket, it doesn't matter. But for the business, the company, the owner, and is trying to make a profit, if your profit margin's super small anyway and then you're using a bunch of propane, it's not good.